Hi, back again. We go here, screencast keys. There you can see what I type or hit the mouse. Good. We have to do much with Windows, make other fonts and so on, but I want first make some other things that we come on. Good. We make the house itself. So add measure cube, scale down, scale index. That should be the dimension of the house. Nearly. So we see what we must do. It is we must make here two great holes in, and here one hole on the side. So we try that. And we have here a part that is separate and the middle part is separate. So we have here a middle loop, another loop, such like that, and at the top part that is single or two, such like that. Now we must take care here about the proportions and so on. So we have to go deeper with the rest. So that means when we take that here, we must go a little bit deeper, that we have the same size at each stage there. Good. Then we see we must cut in the holes there. So without background selection we can see that better. We get here loops in two holes at this side and one hole on that side for the windows. So that should be it. A little bit space we need here down to, but that must have a function there. Yeah, normally that should go. Here we need a little distance from the down part, so we make here a loop also here, and then we make here a short copy, Shift D, and we take here the holes and get them out. So X, delete all the faces, so we have the holes for putting the windows there. Good. Same we do on the other side. Good. Now we have only to cut the front out. So when we look here, we have one small hole and one great hole, because here is a door inside. And then we have the down part, there is all other. There comes stairs, upward stairs, and here a little hole, there a little hole. So we only make two holes there, as large as this one in the bright white, and here a greater one. So we look from front, how much space is there. Much space is a huge house, so two loops, Control R, and we go there. Then our two windows come there, so Control R, roll the mouse wheel, and you can change how much loops you want to insert. That is only rough style now. All can maybe later be completely other. So Control R, roll, and scale for the huge part there, such like that. Yes. Now we get the holes in there. delete, X to delete the vertices, the only faces, and at the back, there we make 3 windows at each. So that means we need here another loop and scale X to the same size as the other, and then we can make there all over windows in X only faces. So that is our basic house here. We don't need to cut here off because the stairs come there. That is the base for that. So we can move that to second layer by pressing M. That we move there, Shift D, make a copy, move to the second layer 2, file, save. Good. Now we have that border around here that we simply make with a plane. So we get there simply a huge plane in. Can take a cube also, that's same. So we must try that it is a little bit bigger than the rest of it. So scale X, then it should go around the whole house, so scale Y. Let's go here a little bit over, and then we can say scale it in the whole, scale Y, so that we have that, and then scale Z to get that, and that is this part here. Now we need this rounded edges there, so that we can make a little bevel. So we add mesh, cube, scale down, bring it front, scale down, search like that. Then we see the cut, and then comes this round part. So we get that here extruded and extrude again. Then we take this part here and extrude and bring it into. So we have that hole, put it in, and then we round up here the rest. I think we go here a little bit deeper, such like that. Then we take here this part, Control B, move the mouse and roll the mouse wheel. Then we have that round stuff there. Then we try to bevel also this front line here, Control B. We have the problem from that here, so we delete here this edges, and then we close only that one here and this one there. The rest is closed. We can get smooth on it. Then all faces that are straight need no smooth, so we can flatten them. Good. So we have no shading arrows there on this part, and that here where we bubbled have a shading arrows, so we need to loop there 2 times. One to the right, one to the left. Then the shading arrows again. All is good, looks good, fine, super. Good. The top one I see is beveled, so make it flat. Is so smooth. So now we have to unwrap that. So that means we take this. Wow, that's spooky stuff here. Okay, So we mark seam that, and here the back line. So that. Okay, mark seam. So we have that for the unwrap. Good. So we can unwrap that now. You unwrap. But before we do that, we have to apply the rotation scale because we changed the the object, and now we can unwrap, and then we have that. Good. So we bring that to the side. Then we can take simply an array to fix that later. Here we have that mesh here. There we mark all with seams, and then you to unwrap. There we have to apply the rotation scale first 2, and then unwrap. Okay, done. So file, save. Good. Now the roof. The roof is on fire. That was a song, huh? Yeah. But okay. So that should be on the top there, and then a little other should become there. Shift D, and scale set should be a little bit smaller. Wow, that was the wrong one. Good. File, save. Now we have to do the roof. I set it. So we take this one, Shift D, and delete the down part. So word selection, background selection, border selection, and delete that. So we have only the face there. Scale down a little, and now we want to make the roof from that. So that means we go into, don't wonder, so that's right look. Then Control R, make here middle loop in, Control R to make 2 loops in, scale X to bring them till the end there. Now we must look that it have the same proportion, that one, and here along left side, yeah, good. Then we look from the top. Think we can scale that a little. I must think short. That is right straight from there to the middle up. Okay, good. So we look from the top, and now we cut that with a knife. So from that point to that point, spacebar to accept, from there to there, spacebar, and from here to there, and from there to there. Good. Now we can get that up. So we take this edge here and simply plug that up, and we have that roof done. Good. That is our roof. Here we need these unwrapped 2. So we get here this edges and mark them seam 2. So we have that faces. We have changed the topology, so we have to apply rotation scale. Then we mark all with A in edit mode and U to unwrap. Good. So we have done the roof 2. File, save. Good. Now these little windows, they're up. That's simply triangle. So we take add mesh cube again. We can make it other way. Add mesh plane, rotate x 90 degrees, scale down. Wow. Scale down. Bring it till this size that it should have there. And bring it in front surely, that we see some. And scale it a little in the set. Such like that. Then we make here middle loop in. Then we go to tools, get a knife and cut that through. And that through. Then we can delete here these two edges, and we have that. Good. So we have to make that longer. So we take all and extrude that simply to the back. So we have that. Then we want to make here a smaller intro part. So we take here this front faces, but not with the background, only the front. Extrude scale. So we have that little outstanding part there. Then we extrude and bring it into. And then we have a brighter one, and then it goes down. So extrude scale. Bring it to that size. And extrude into again. But scale a little. And that is this style that we have there. Good. We have to unwrap that too. So we take this two faces there, mark seam, and the edges, that one, and the young one. Okay. Then here this inside triangle, then the outside triangle, and the other triangles too. So that is okay. So we changed the topology of it, so we have to apply rotation scale, and then we can unwrap that. So we have here in the UV image editor the unwrap of that, and you see nearly good. Some arrows there, but not heavy. Good. We have that. We bring that to the side. Then we make the down part here. Make it simple. Add mesh cube. Such like that. A little bit more up, so scale set. And we have that. We can make it a little bit longer, scale Y. And then we have to put in the window there. So we take without background the front face and extrude, well, that was too much, extrude scale, such like that, and then extrude and go to the Y into. There comes the window in, so we can X delete only the face, so that is an open space there, and we delete the back face there, X only faces, so that is an open one. So when you have light in, the light can come through that. Good. Now we have to mark the seams, so this one, that one, and that one. Also this edges all there. Good. Mark seam. Then we apply the rotation scale and mark all U to unwrap. Good. That was that. Bring it to the side. And that is okay. File, save as new version number. So 3 is okay. Then we have to do that candle there. It is a half rounded stuff. So we start at mesh cylinder. 32 is okay. We rotate in the Y90. We scale down a little. Then we have to delete the top part, so we look from the side. It's 3 on the numpad. Then with background selection we delete the half top of it, such we get only that. Good. Now we have that, and we make it to the whole size of the roof. Scale X. Same we need then for the other side there too. So Shift D, make a copy, rotate set 90, and simply place it there where we want it, but it's too long in this, so scale Y. And we see that later when we plug that together, where we have to make that longer or smaller or something else. But we can close here this part, not in a moment. Maybe I cut that in 45 degrees. I must look I made that or not. Good. We smooth that. That one too smooth. Good. We have to make loops on the start and the end for the shading there. Control R, make 2 loops in. Scale X to bring them to the end. Same we make here. Control R, mouse wheel, and scale Y. So shading arrows gone. Good. We can take that or duplicate that, and we take another one, Shift D, and that we make much smaller. So we get here the back. I make it very, very, very small. So that other candle holder, they are here, much of them. That's one of them, and they should have a depth. So we go here to solidify and give them a thickness. Also we take their add split to get the shading arrows away. Then we take that one, and it should be a little bit bigger. So we set the origin to the geometry first. So we have this axis there. And then we must make that a little bit bigger than the other. So that means the thickness must go in the minus. Such like that. Minus. Then we have it outward. Then how many they are? Wow, that are many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 I think. So we make here another modifier, an array modifier, and we make there 40 of them. And you see that it makes a down part that we don't want. So we make here 0 and here 1, and you see he plugs that before, that is wrong also. So here 0, here 1, and you see he plugs it on the side. Now we make here more than 1, because we want to make the greater steps between, and we give here a count of 40. So we have that. Wow, 40 is much, but we will see that we can handle that each time here, how much we want. Good, we done that also, so we can plug that all to the side 2. Good. File, save. Then we have to do this candle there, and you see that rounds up here and rounds up there and goes over them, and then it goes straight to. So that means we take here add curve, a Bezier curve, rotate x90. So we have them here, we scale them down. Then we have to straight go down first. So grab it to top, and this one grab a little bit after that. Then we get this edge here and grab them simply there, and this one we make straight down and bring it with the middle point more to that point. So that is this first one, and then we have to go with another one down on. So extrude, bring it there, and then grab that in the straight. So we have this, and now we have to go over. So we extrude to the middle point and extrude to the end point, and that's it. So we want to have pipe there, so we take here this Bezier curve and say it should be 3D, it should be a full one, and it should have a depth such like that there, and you see that is now sharp one, and now we take a resolution of 304, then you see that rounds up, and we try to get there a little bit more nature look. That means that should all be a little bit less. So we go there, a little bit down maybe. So that is too heavy stuff here, yeah. So we have to do that all a little bit smaller, such like that. Then maybe a little bit more there, and a little bit more up, and a little bit shorter. Such like that. I think that can work. Good. Oh, they cut it through that simply. Damn. Then we can delete that here. And we only have that. Wow, that's cool. Good. Then we have less work. So we can simply Shift D, make a copy of that. Then Alt C to convert it as a mesh from curve, and now we have here this mesh. Control plus, we can delete a little space there, so that we only have little one. Here the same, control plus X, delete, and bring them down to extrude and down. Good. We have there some fixtures in some spaces there, so we can Shift D, make a copy of that here, scale a little up, extrude downward, and we have this holder. With L we can select only this object, then Shift D, make a copy there, and another there, Shift D, and another there up to. Good. So we done that too, so we can move that to second layer, and we have that here. Bring that to the side, and we have to unwrap that so that here scale set 0 to get straight one. Then we get here mark seam, and at the end mark seam. Here we need another loop in for shading. Then also this part should be marked seamed. So nearly done. So okay, and we have to smooth that all. Then we have to apply the rotation scale of it, and then we can unwrap it. Good. File, save. Good. We done much for today. Little other stuff was some different colors at the rest there. So if you want to get this in this color, so you can take here, click on, then we have here our material, and now you can use here at color mix RGB and make it here between the yellow, and then you can say here add, and then you can give them the color that you want, and then you have the same color as there, and so you can make it a little bit more fits with the rest there if you want. Good. We done that. Here must come this wall stuff into. So file, save. We need this wall texture there. So I've seen much of my textures, and there is no that is perfect, but nearly. They are from texture.com. I told it you before. The nearest part that we see there is this one here. The other two different from them. So I make copy of them and bring them into our texture folder. That was st.michel, and there's texture, and then we plug it in. That is our wall stuff there. Now when we look there, we also need these tiles for the roof. So we go in our folder again, texture folder, and here, and go to that one, and they are from textures.com. You can download them, so that's no problem. Copy the tiles and bring them to our texture folder. Plug in. Good. Then we see that we have their door in, a huge door, and I looked to my textures and I'll find some like that, and it's from also from textures.com. Doors. I think that one can be a good one for that, so I copy them too and make them in our texture folder, and then we have all textures for do that. Good. So I think that was enough for today. So tomorrow we bring on the textures there and go on. Okay, file, save. We see us in the next tutorial. Bye.